Now I'm going to give you another example so you can understand more clearly how belief systems work, how we choose them, how we're motivated to choose them by a benefit that they're giving us, and how we experience them in our physical reality. So, and this example is taken from my personal life. At one point, I had a belief that my needs were less important than others. I don't know exactly where it came from, but all I knew was I experienced this belief of my needs being less important than others. I would be at the office and someone would put the shades down when I wanted them up, and I would think, they don't care about me, what about my needs? I would be at the lake and some young kids would come by, start smoking near me, playing music, and I would think, what about my needs? No one cares about my needs. And I would feel that my needs were less important than others, and others didn't care. But in reality, I believed that my needs were less important than others. And therefore, I was experiencing this belief through the circumstances of the actions of other people. So as I explored this belief of my needs are less important than others, I thought, what is motivating this? Why am I choosing this? This isn't inherently real. This is just an experience. So I thought, well, what's the benefit that I'm getting out of it? What would it mean if I believed that my needs are just as important as others? My needs are important. And then it hit me. If my needs were just as important as everyone else's, then I would get up and do something about it. But I always thought, why should I inconvenience myself? So there it is from the beginning. I defined my needs as an inconvenience by my actions of not doing anything about them. I could have moved to a different spot at the lake. If I was complaining that someone didn't buy me the exact groceries that I needed, I could have gone to the store and get them myself if they were important. But I dismissed it. I defined myself first. I defined my needs as an inconvenience through my actions in physical reality of not doing anything about it. So, after I had this realization, that this was just an experience and that I was doing it, no one else was. This allowed me to take the blame away from everyone else and put it on me. Not that I was blaming myself, but I took responsibility for my experience, for what was going on, from what I was doing. And then I would take these small steps in physical reality and slowly see the change. In every situation, I thought, what would I be doing if I believed that my needs were important? I thought, well, then I would go to the store, I would get this, I would take care of this myself, I would do that myself. And not long after, my physical reality reflected back to me the experience of my needs are important. And I was never offended by anyone else again because I always took the responsibility. And this is why your definitions, how you define yourself, is so important. And this is why you need to look at your beliefs to see why you're motivated to believe them, and to look at the outside and think, why is this being reflected back to me this way? Why am I having this experience? What are my physical actions, which are being grounded in physical reality, doing to create this experience, and how can I change that?